we've been contacted by desperate farmers in the Karoo. They tell us their businesses are dying as vital routes for transporting wool and meat have become inaccessible. So we head to the Northern Cape to investigate.
So when we first got onto this road, we were like, what are these farmers complaining about? This road is perfect. These farmers are getting soft. There's nothing wrong with these roads. We've got worse potholes in Joburg. And then, 24 hours later, wow.
You made it!
The early stages of our road trip are jovial.
You see, I clapped that with one hand. One hand, one hand!
A sense of achievement coming from navigating these routes.
This is next level.
They're the lifeblood of this region's agri-economy. Provincial roads meant to be maintained by the state.
Daar's te veel verskonings.
What excuses are they giving?
I'll come back to you.
Ons vra nie meer nie. Ons het opgegee.
But the mood changes as our attempts for comment from senior officials responsible for maintaining the roads are blatantly ignored.
Do you have any scrapers at work, Mr. Skippers?
And municipal officials chase us from government property.
Okay, I'm 𝗀𝗏𝗀𝗶𝘀 from Carte Blanche. From Carte Blanche. I work for the media.
What is your name?
𝗀𝗏𝗀𝗶𝘀 from Carte Blanche. I work for the media.
I'm an official here. I'm an official.
Oh, what's your name, official?
No, it's not your worries.
Oh, it's not my
It's
worries.
not your worries. Not your worries. It's not your worries. Don't skip at me. I know. You'll make it heck too. Close those gates. Close those gates. Close those gates.
The provincial economy here is being strangled by decaying roads. Yet, with so much at stake, it's a surprisingly hostile environment.
Die boere gaan een ondergaan.
If nobody can get to us, we will definitely close.
As 'n mens die Karoo se bies gedrink het, dan is dit waar jy bly. Hierdie wêreld het 'n ander soort hou vas op 'n mens.
Sybil Visagie farms between the Northern Cape towns of Sutherland and 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗀. She lives a nomadic life dictated by the seasons.
Jy kan nie hier oorwinter met skaap nie. Dit is te koud en jou lammetjies sal verkleim. So in die somer is soos in die agterveld soos ons dit noem. Hierdie is die winterreënval gedeelte. In 1 Oktober trek ons. Is 'n reël trek ons met ons skaap in en kan julle glo dit is wat 65 kilos van ons somerveld af. En dan trek ons en dan bly ons vir 6 maande.
6 maande in die winterveld.
In die winterveld, ja.
But one of the most devastating droughts in recent memory has meant that, in the past 2 years, she's been unable to move her sheep on foot. There hasn't been enough water en route.
Ek dink dit is algemeen bekend dat dit die grootste droogte in 250 jaar was.
Yes.
Dis erger as dood. Dit is. Want jy is verantwoordelik. Nie net vir jou diere nie, maar jy is verantwoordelik vir jou gesin en vir jou werkers. So, dit breek 'n mens. Ekskuus.
Instead, Sybil attempted the 65-kilometer trek to the Winterveld by truck.
Dis ons beste pad.
But the shocking state of the road damaged the vehicle so badly, several sheep died.
Dit is hoe dit lyk.
She turned back, heading on foot to her farm and a long, foodless winter.
As jy skaap voer, dan kos hy jou R149 'n maand. Dan voer jy
Vir
nou
een skaap.
Vir een skaap.
Ja.
Nou maal dit in 12 en dan kry ons vir 'n lam R1100.
Having emerged from the drought, the Karoo farmers' hopes for a recovery have been dashed by a steadily disintegrating road network.
Die dieselorry wil nie meer aflaai by plase nie. Ek begin sommer by klein goedjies. Ons banderekening wissel tussen 9 en 12 na R15,000 'n maand.
Jeez.
So ons spanne kry eintlik nie die kans om tot niet geloop te raak nie.
Ja.
Hulle steekstikkend. Die paaie wat ons voedingsaar is, het ons geweldig in die steek gelaat.
And the impacts are far-reaching. A quarter of the country's sheep products come from the Northern Cape. We leave Sybil late in the day, en route to another farmer in the Winterveld.
I don't want to be stuck in this road in the dark.
Anxious not to get stuck in an area with patchy cell phone signal, we overnight in the renowned 𝗀𝗀𝗃𝗀 National Park. It's peak tourist season, the area's famous flowers starting to bloom. But, like the surrounding farms, all is not well here.
Ordinarily, tourists from all over the world would have flocked to this place, but they can't because the roads are terrible, and that has devastated the tourism sector.
We meet lodge owner 𝗀𝗁𝗃𝗀𝗏 Visagie at the top of the 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗏 Pass.
𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗏𝗏 het geweldig verspoel so 'n jaar en 'n half, 2 jaar terug. Dis 'n ou pas met baie historie en so aan. En die ingenieur was hier. Hy het kom kyk en hy's weg. En dis 2 jaar terug. Daar nog niks gebeur nie.
While tourists travel here for the scenery, the true Karoo experience is an integral part of the journey.
So these foreigners come and they chow that as well? Sheep's head?
Yeah.
Skapkop?
Yeah, and they take photos.
Yeah.
But tourism is in decline.
The amount of beds that we sell from 2022 till now, it all went down.
Yeah.
The roads will definitely close 𝗀𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃 National Park.
The next morning, we set out for the Winterveld and another local farm. It's just over 40 kilometers away, but the journey takes us 3 hours. And with just 5 kilometers left to go, the inevitable happens.
So who'd have thought? We also got stuck in the mud.
We're towed from the mud by Pieter van Aarde, whose farm we're heading to. This, like many others living here, is his daily reality.
Ons plant meestal op die stadium weidings, waar ons meer graan kan produseer. Ons kry het geproduseer, maar ons kry dit weg van die plaas af. Ons skeer binne die volgende 3 weke en ek het nog nie 'n klinkklare antwoord oor hoe dit gaan moontlik aanpak.
The roads have cut off Peter's entire farming operation.
As iemand vir jou sê jou volgende 6 maande se inkomste kry jy nie. Dit is die impak. As iemand vir jou sê kykie hierso, jy gaan nie geld kry nie om jou mense te betaal, om kos op jou tafel te sit, om jou rekeninge te betaal, gaan jy nie kan kry nie. Dit is die impak. As ons nie ons produk gelewer kry nie, is dit die kort antwoord.
There are other consequences too, arguably even more serious.
Wat van as een van jou kinders seer kry? Wat van as een van jou werksmense seer kry? Hoe kry jy mediese hulp by hulle? So dit is iets wat jy nogals in die nag bietjie oor worry.
As the winter rains turn this unmaintained provincial road into a torrent, this footage captures an ambulance being swept away. Now, farmers say ambulances no longer come here.
Op die oomblik is daar 2 padskrapers van 9 wat loop in die Hantam area. Almal is stikkend.
The local agricultural union's 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃 is a member of the Roads Forum. It's a WhatsApp group comprising government officials and road users. But while problems are raised, solutions are few.
Gereeld is hier word kontrakteurs aangestel. Daai ou werk vir 'n tydjie, dan verdwyn hy net. Dan sê hulle die departement het hom nie betaal nie, so hulle kan nie verder werk nie.
Apparently fed up with the questions and comments from the farmers, it's claimed the officials simply left the group, leaving the problem in private hands.
Op die oomblik skraap ons eie paaie, omdat die departement nie daar kom nie. So boere het letterlik 'n bankrekening opgemaak. Ons betaal maandeliks, betaal ons elke man sy geld daarin. Ons het vertoe aan hulle gerig, briewe geskryf. Dit word net nie geantwoord nie.
Having driven the roads too, we had questions of our own and went in search of answers.
Ons soek vir meneer Skippers. Is hy hier binne? Is jy meneer Skippers?
Dis reg meneer.
Yeah, so we've been on these farm roads here. Middelpos, Calvinia, en al die boere hulle sê hulle doen niks met hulle paaie. Maar by die district, you guys had a forum. You had a forum where you were speaking, and the farmers was giving your guys complaints. They were telling you what it is, and a forum that was done by the district and the government itself. But nobody communicates with them. Nobody says anything to them. Okay.
This is the man responsible for assigning the workers and machines needed to fix the roads. He avoids answering our questions by hiding in the security building. On the long drive back, I recall Sybil's assessment of this unfolding calamity. In keeping with her personality, she's surprisingly positive.
As hierdie wêreld weer mooi is, dan boere almal weer doodstil.
Ja.
So ek glo met my hele hart dat hierdie ding gaan omdraai heeltemal en dat ons weer hierdie wêreld sal sien soos wat hy moet wees en soos wat hy kan lyk. Vetskaap en baie daarvan.
Dis al wat ons wil hoor, vetskaap.
Vetskaap.
Ons like vetskaap.
Ja, ons like vetskaap.
That means a nice chop.
Yes.
And perhaps her positivity isn't as out of place as it seems. Just this week, the Northern Cape government met with road users in the town of 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. Officials pledged to improve communication and committed to involving the road users in finding solutions.